Hi, Speed Relatives, Joe Fury, the Storm Team 8 Weather Center. Bottom line, we're missing a hurricane. That's simple. We are extremely lucky. If Hurricane Lee came right into Connecticut, we'd be talking about catastrophic flooding. We'd be going back to the floods of '55. We'd be out of power for a couple of weeks. The ground is saturated. There are some towns in Connecticut with around 10 inches of rain the first half of September, like South Glastonbury and Wyndham. So, yes, it is just a matter of a couple of 100 miles making all the difference here. So the farther east you head out through eastern New England, the more they're going to get bounced around pretty good. You come here into western sections of New England, and we get the gusty winds, and the ground is saturated, so that you might have an isolated outage or a few isolated trees come down, but nothing we can't handle, most certainly. So if you have outdoor plans, just be careful around the trees during the course of Saturday. And it may start wet Saturday, but the afternoon is much improved. And Sunday, sensational. Monday looks like it could be a really wet day, so keep that in mind for planning purposes. Otherwise, Tuesday through Friday next week is great. So let's put the maps in motion and see what we're talking about. It's basically what to expect from the brushing of Hurricane Lee. Winds gusting 20 to 40 miles per hour. Saturated ground because we've had so much rain in September, at least for some towns. So a few down trees, isolated outage, but overall, compared to what it could be, yeah, we're doing just fine. And the coastal flood advisory, the northerly winds, first its tides running above average, and then they go below average when the wind goes around to a northerly direction as Lee rides its way up into Nova Scotia. And with the hurricane to the east and the high end from the west, a tight enough pressure gradient to cause the wind gusting in that 25 to 40 mile per hour range right through Saturday. And then the wind is much lighter on Sunday with a little rain Saturday morning. And then the sun comes out during Saturday afternoon. Temperature in the upper 60s, low mid 70s. Again, it's a gusty wind. You have to be careful with that. There can be a few trees and tree branches, power lines that come down in spots. Just be careful around trees on Saturday. But if you have outdoor plans in the afternoon and evening, you should be fine. And once again, that temperature, probably upper 60s, low mid 70s, 50s to start Sunday. Sunny, mid to upper 70s, sensational Sunday, and then here comes the rain toward and after midnight Sunday night. Monday looks wet. Rain, thunder, highs in the 60s to around 70, and then the sun's back for Tuesday through Friday of next week. So windy and cool with a little light rain after midnight. High tide is around midnight. So tides are running about 1 to 2 feet above ground level. So you guys along the shoreline know what that means. High tide is basically midnight tonight, noon tomorrow. A little bit of a wet morning, then the sun comes out during the course of Saturday afternoon, windy, highs in the 70s. And then Sunday is sunny, sensational, highs in mid to upper 70s. We're doing great. Rainy and thundery on Monday, followed by bright, delightful, beautiful, dry, pleasant weather, 70s for Tuesday through Friday next week, overnight lows 40s and 50s. So what more can we say? We're missing a direct hit from Hurricane Lee. That's all that matters. Otherwise, we would be in horrendous shape. So we're going to have it covered for you, though, on air and online. We got Gil and Zach in first thing on Saturday morning just to keep you updated on what's going on. And so, just be a little careful with the wind tomorrow. Otherwise, nothing that we can't handle compared to what it could have been. So we're very grateful for that. And I hope you're feeling well. I hope you have a great weekend. And we'll see you here with constant updates on making sure that Lee stays out to the east, which it will. Bye.